As many of you know, Norwex has a wide range of cloths, and I often get asked at parties, what cloth do you use for what task? Today, I'm going to show you what you use and when. The first cloth we have is the Enviro cloth. This is your E for everything cloth. It literally cleans everything. I use it in the kitchen, the bathroom, the garage, the patio, at the trailer, indoors, outdoors, anywhere I use this. It has an incredibly dense weave to it, the densest of all of our microfibers, and it's so tight and fine that it does such a fantastic job of picking up and removing up to 99% of bacteria, dirt, grime, the things we see, the things we don't see, off of a surface. That's why I love it so much. I use this in the kitchen on so many of the different surfaces, and the best thing about it is I can use it with just water. I fold it in half and then half again, so I have a nice flat cloth to use. I rub it against the surface, it picks up, removes up to 99% of that bacteria, dirt, and grime, and it leaves no residue behind because I'm not using a chemical with this to clean. So I absolutely love that. I will clean basically all messes except I'm not going to use this on food, sauces, or grease. The reason for that is because this is such a tight and dense weave, and it picks up so much that those particles are going to be hard to remove from the cloth, and it could get stinky after a while. So they're going to clog up this cloth a lot easier than other particles will, which means I have other cloths that I can use for those messes. So this is E for everything except for those three. Next we have is the kitchen cloth. Now this is a looser weave than the Enviro cloth. This is an extremely absorbent cloth, so it's great at picking up messes and spills. We do actually have two kinds of kitchen cloths with different weaves in them. This is our traditional one. You can tell it's got a ribbed weave. These ribs are actually fantastic for collecting and picking up crumbs, food particles, that sort of thing off of a surface. So I use this often to clean my counters, my tables. I even use it inside the microwave. I clean my appliances, inside my fridge, all over the place in the kitchen. This is great for that. So this is, like I said, our traditional kitchen cloth. Next, we have one that is a little bit newer. It is our textured kitchen cloth, and it has two sides to it. So on this side, we have our regular Enviro cloth weave, and then on the other side, we have like a textured sort of diamond weave to it. It is a tiny bit more plush than the original cloth that I just showed you, but it serves the exact same purpose. It's great at collecting and picking up particles, and it's perfect for cleaning around the kitchen. The only thing I don't use these two are for cleaning dishes, and I'll tell you why in a bit. Next, we have our kitchen towels. We have the exact same weaves as we did with the kitchen cloth. So we have our traditional one, which has your ridged weave, as you can see here. This one is fantastic for drying your dishes, drying your hands when you're baking or cooking, even cleaning off and drying off the kitchen counter. I use these all the time when I'm doing my dishes. Then we also have our textured kitchen towel. So again, it has the Enviro cloth weave on the one side, and then you flip it around and it has the diamond weave on the other side. Both of these are absolute gems when it comes to drying your dishes, and they have backlock in them, just like the kitchen cloths have, so that you know that when you're done using them, you can hang them up, let them air dry, and they'll go to work self-purifying so that they're ready to use the next time. No stink, no crunch, they're good to go. Next, we have our counter cloth. Now this was designed and put out with the sole purpose of replacing your paper towels. It's even the size of a Selecta size paper towel. Super convenient. You can see that it has kind of like some people will call it a popcorn weave. It's a diamond weave. It is a very loose microfiber weave, but these can absorb so much water. The paper towel use in America is wild. It takes about 51,000 trees to be cut down a day in order to support the American paper towel use. So by using these, you're going to help to reduce your carbon footprint on the planet, which is just amazing in and of itself. And you're going to help to save money because then you don't have to buy paper towel. I use all the time to clean up spills, clean the counter, clean the appliances, clean the tap, the sink even. I don't use it to clean dishes, but I use it also to dry my hands a lot. So if I'm baking or cooking, doing a lot in the kitchen at one time and constantly washing my hands, I'll have one of these on the countertop and I just go dry, put it down, move on, come back and use it when I need to. We also use them as napkins, which is pretty awesome. So you can purchase these in a pack of 3, and we have a few different color options, or you can purchase it with this really cool housing unit. And with this, you get 6 counter cloths. And the housing unit you can then use, like after you're done using one of them, you just drape it over and then it can dry and purify this way. They do have backlock in them, so they will purify in between uses. These are definitely a must-have in the kitchen to save money and to reduce your carbon footprint on the planet. Next, we have our bamboo multi-purpose cloth. It used to be a limited edition item, but then in August of 2021, it became a permanent part of our catalog. So the bamboo multi-purpose cloth is made of part microfiber and part bamboo, which is fantastic because bamboo is such a renewable resource. This also has a lot of antibacterial agents in it. It has backlock, but then bamboo is also a natural producer of antibacterial action. So combined together, they both work really well to self-purify your cloth in between uses. The bamboo in the cloth also creates a slightly rougher texture to the cloth, which means that it's great at tackling stuck-on foods on your countertop, in your microwave, in your fridge. I use it on appliances. I use it in my sink, in my bathtub, in the garage. This is such a great and fantastic multi-purpose. So next we have our stainless steel cloth. It was designed for just that, to clean your stainless steel. This is a 2-sided cloth. So on one side, you have a very soft, plush sort of weave. And then on the other side, it's a silkier weave. And you can see there's ridges on this side, which gives it a little bit more texture. When you're using this cloth, what you would do is you would spray your surface with water. And then I always fold it in half and then in half again so that I'm using it flat, and I use the ridge side first. I go up and down the surface. You're going to want to make sure you go with the grain of your stainless steel so that you're keeping the motion or the flow, the clean, as smooth as possible. Then when you're done that, you would use the other side, the softer, plusher side, to go in, follow it up, and buff and make it shine like it should. So this is a great cloth for that. It does have backlock in it. It's going to self-purify in between uses. I absolutely love how incredible it makes my fridge look. It looks like I just got it home and ripped the plastic off. Love it. All those cloths that I just showed you, they are absolutely incredible at cleaning your kitchen, your bathroom, your garage, basically anywhere you can use them. But one place I would not use them is to clean your dishes. I know you're like, wait, what? But no, I don't use those to clean your dishes. The reason is because the food particles and the fillers and particles from the soap detergent could easily clog the microfiber. So then you have a clogged microfiber, which means your backlock isn't going to work as it should, and so you might not be self-purifying it as well as it should, and the bacteria could still be in it. So in order to avoid that, I don't use those on the dishes. If you're wondering what do you clean your dishes with, I have the most perfect cloth for you. That's this, our netted dishcloth. This is my dish cleaner. This is a game changer. This is what I use to clean my dishes. It does not have backlock in it because frankly there's no place for the backlock to go, but it doesn't need it because the holes in the mesh. All the food that you scoop up that you clean, all the sauces, the paste, anything like that, it just rinses straight out. It does not get clogged in here, it does not get stuck. When you're done using it, you just put it under the running water, rub it together, and it all rinses out. You hang it to dry, which it dries very quickly, by the way, and then it's good to go for the next use. So you can use this on countertops, like when you're baking and you have that flour that's been put on the countertop, you need to get rid of it, you use this. Yeah, it's going to get pasty in there, but like I said, it cleans it up wonderfully. You put it under the tap, you run it, you let it all flow out. Saucy pans, you use this. Cheese sauce, you use this. Stuck on crust on food, use this. It's a more aggressive cloth, so it's going to do really, really well at helping to get rid of that. So this is my go-to dishcloth. I absolutely love it. I hope that helped to shed some light on when and where to use your cloths. Like I said, all of the cloths except for the netted dishcloth have backlock in them, so they will self-purify in between uses. There is a proper way to care for your cloths. What you're going to want to do is make sure that when you put them in the wash, you do not add fabric softener or bleach to that wash. You can either hang your cloths to dry or you can put them in the dryer. But again, no to the dryer sheets. Do not put dryer sheets in them because they have so many extra fillers that will clog your cloths. If you want an alternative, use the dryer balls. Those are fantastic at quickening the drying process, helping to eliminate static cling, all of that fun stuff. The dryer balls are a gem. I hope that helped and you guys are good to go for cleaning in your kitchen and everywhere else in your home.